Hang on, guys. I will be with you shortly. As soon as I figure out, turn my camera around here. You want to look at the wall. Okay. See how that looks. All right. Come on, catch up. All right, Wilmer. Thank you. I'm fixing my camera. Hey, all right. That looks good, guys. I like that. Got my camera switched around the right way tonight. Hello, RDNT. Creative Rails Ben. How you doing? John Dilley. Nice to see you in here. Kyle, nice to see you. Gaffa. Cheryl, nice to see you in here tonight as well. Glad to see everybody showing up. So you guys can hear me okay? Yes, go smash the like button, folks. Definitely. Smash the like button. All right. Thank you, Ben. Just wanted to make sure. Because I didn't see my volume on there, so that's fine. Well, I may be able to read this if I make this a little bit bigger. I may be able to read this without my glasses. That would be nice. Hot Rod Rodney, how are you doing tonight, buddy? So, thank you, Kyle. Yep, we got it. So, I'll get a few more people in here, and, well, we'll get Sparky. Good evening. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Ron, Toy Man. Jacob J. I know you were live earlier. I always see you come on live, and I'm at work, buddy. So, but it's a rough night at work tonight. Wow. Whew. So, BNSM Scale, hello. Nice to see you. So, I'll do some shout outs here in a minute and some announcements. And see, 19 watching, so we get up a few more, and we'll really get going with this. So, tonight's topic, of course, is publications. I think we all know the main publications out there. Hello, Jack. Nice to see you. I have a favorite that I've just recently subscribed to that I don't know why I didn't in the past, but I'll talk about that. So, make sure we got 19. Okay. Well, I'll get on with the announcements. First of all, guys, as y'all know, there are contests out there. First one I want to talk about is Hot Rod Rodney 25, his 200 subscriber contest. He's giving away 2 gift cards for his 200 subscriber contest. Go to his channel, answer a couple questions, and you guys are in the contest. So go check out Rodney. Once I get done with the chat, because I was in a hurry and I just got home, I didn't post any info down below, so I'll go back to the chat later after it posts. I'll edit all that. I'll put the link to Rodney's channel, so go check out his contest. John Dilley is having a contest as well, so I will put a link to his page. Go check out his channel. It's a great channel as well. Get in his contest. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anybody so far. No Vinny yet. Vinny will be here probably in a little bit. Also contest, Creative Rails, Benny, Boxcar Benny. He's having a contest. Go check him out. I think his is until this Friday, I believe. So get in that one if you haven't already. And, of course, I'm having a contest. So you can go to my channel as well and get in my contest. Make sure you follow the rules. My contest is done. An idea that Sparky had, and I thought was really cool, to pick out some guys that don't really have very many subscribers, and you kind of wonder why, and you want to get them a few more subscribers, and you want to get their channel noticed because they're good modelers, and I think they put out good videos, or they have a really good layout, and I think they need some encouragement. So that's what I'm doing. So this week it was Kevin Brown's video, so if you haven't checked that out, please go check him out. And I think you'll really like some of his stuff. He does in scale. He's a TRACK module guy. Those are kind of cool little things. If I had one, I probably would have a bigger layout because it'd be smaller and it'd probably be all over my basement. But so thank you guys. And hey, Lenny, nice to see you in here. I caught you up there. Hi, Jeff. Nice to see you in here. So that's pretty much it. If you guys caught my video this week, speaking of Kevin, I had a nice run session with Kevin, which is great. And if you guys ever, for some of us that don't really have people over at our layout and have ops sessions, we always work on our layout. So we see it from our perspective. Well, hey, everything's running great. Everything's running smooth. Don't have any issues. No derailments. None of this. Maybe a little issue here or there. It's good to have a run session with somebody else because they can come in and give your layout or your track work maybe another eye or catch something that you didn't see, which I think is kind of cool. Hello, Chazco. Nice to see you in here. So I think that's kind of cool. And when Kevin came over, I have that one real tight curve into my yard. And we were trying to run some dash 9s. And the trucks came off and they just didn't really like it. Anthony, nice to see you in here as well. They didn't really like that tight curve, and we were kind of talking about, he thought, well, it could do this or this. And then on my backside, my layout slopes down to the end, and so I didn't know how much, but he got the level out. We figured it out, and he kind of said, hey, when you go up your grade up there, if you would level that out a little bit, because you see it come down, you see it kind of go up, and then he said that would probably be a little bit easier on that grade for them coming up and down. It may cause some issues later. There could be a little derailment depending on what kind of cars you're running. So that was really fun. So if you guys ever get somebody else to come in, run some ops session. Also, hey, if you ask them to bring some cool toys that you want to know, work on your layout, and they can do that, that's great too. He brought some superliners. I brought the P42, which was a champ. That Kato P42 pulled 6 superliners up my grade, which is about 3%, I think we figured out. One end, I thought it was the same. One end's a little higher than the other. In the tunnel, it's not as high as it is where you can see it. So once again, having somebody that comes and kind of looks at your layout and runs trains on it and gives you another perspective is always a great thing. So, yes. I figured, Sparky, you wanted to enter the contest, so I know you want to enter everybody's contest because they're giving away great prizes and they're great channels. So, tonight, since we're getting going, I'm going to talk about publications, and we all know the main publication out there, this one right here. I was subscribed to this for a couple years, and the issue with this one I was getting was I pay a lot for the subscription, and they're sending out all these little other inserts and stuff, and I have to go to the store and I have to buy them. And even though I've been a subscriber for 2 years, I don't get the little 20-page scenery one they do. I have to go to the store and buy it, and then they're offering it for new subscribers for free. And so I'm like, I've been a subscriber for 2 years and I've never gotten any of these little things, but one time I got a thin little book with some little things on how to do scenery and stuff. So and there's nothing wrong with this. I like this publication's good, but after a while, from where I'm at as a modeler, it became repetitive. A lot of this stuff is repetitive. You see a little bit of layouts, and you see the same people, and how to do the decoder on this, how to do this, and hey, here's the locomotive, and they give you a little bit of information. So for a little more money, I switched to I hear you on the DirecTV, Wilmer. I have that right now. My wife's going to probably fight with them on that. Hello, Jeff. Nice to see you in here, Mr. Allen. Nice to see you, Nathan DeLay, as well. Yes, Agatha, and that's the point I want to make. This is great for beginners, maybe teenagers, and people just getting in the hobby. This magazine's okay for them. But I think as I grew on, I'm like, I'm not patting myself on the back, but I look at my scenery, I'm like, I'm making that scenery and I know how to do that now. I want to go a little step further and want some more the meat of the layout. You know, the decoder, the CV values, how you do that, why you do that, how you make that block system work, and where you put your sensors. So this is why I paid a little more and went to this one. I have not been disappointed with. I've gotten 2 issues of these. I have not been disappointed with these one bit so far. This is a great magazine, and I can't remember the publisher's name on this. He was just a couple weeks ago on This Week with Kim Patterson. What's Neat This Week podcast. Him and his wife are just on there. Great people. This magazine is the tops. Let me find it in here. It gives you this Santa Fe SD45. They leased out to a company. I can't remember. I have to finish reading the whole story. But they gave you the whole backstory as to why this looks like this on here. And it's actually a Santa Fe locomotive back with the Santa Fe. And that they bought these back from that leasing company or took them back because they needed it for the intermodal business they were getting in the mid-'80s onto the early 90s when they used these a lot on their intermodal. You don't learn that in the other magazine. But then they go and let me find it in here. What I really, really liked was they give you a nice how-to build, but they picked out a locomotive and how to detail it, and it was the Union Pacific version of the SD70 AH. And they gave you all the little details, little cab details, everything, and they went over how to Wilmer, this is a great magazine. I've been impressed. For a few dollars more, I'm not going to complain. I love this magazine. They give you more details, and they compare it to maybe other railroads. Hey, if you do other railroads, they're going to be similar, but they broke down the details on this, and then they gave you, let me get to it. Sorry, guys, I'm doing this tonight. You know, they gave you the schematics on it, the stats. They gave you this nice schematic pointing out, you know, the actual lengths, the distance between cabs, antennas, where everything's placed. You just don't get this in the other magazine. I'm not knocking it, but that's just the truth. So if you guys can see that, you're not seeing my ugly face. Yeah, I've just been impressed with this, guys. You know, I don't get that in the other magazine. And this is a nice article on this locomotive and how to model it in HO. And I guess if you could model it in N-scale, you probably might be short few of the little details on there, I would imagine. And that's fine. Now, for Model Railroader, they do put out a few other nicer publications in between, little books and stuff they do. Now, little books, like this one helped me build my modular. If you're a modular guy and you're just starting your modulars or your modular build, that's a tongue twister. This is a fantastic book, $20. It's well worth it. Well worth it. If you can find it on eBay less, go for it. Paley Soyberg, fantastic modeler. This guy is amazing. I mean, look at this work. This is somewhere up north by Chicago. I probably driven by this when I used to do routes up there. I'm sure of it. Roy's probably driven this area on Route 30. I believe this is Route 30. Yes. I'm trying to see the name of the town there, but I'll turn around. This is a step-by-step process on how he did his modular layout, if you've ever seen it. And his YouTube channel features some videos from this, and that's it. He only had a handful of videos. But this was a fantastic. This has helped me a lot. And it's got a lot of how to do details in here. His little work on how he does scenery is phenomenal. How to do a cornfield. How to make, you know, the foliage along the wall look good. This was a fantastic buy. So if you're a modular builder, like Jacob J, if you got time, this is probably a good read. This will help you out. It really helped me out. And I built my modules almost the same size as his, just maybe a little bit bigger. But I didn't attach them to the wall like he did. If you got a place to do that, that's really the way I would have done it. But I didn't have that building in the basement to do that. So, but some of their other little books are good, and there's some that aren't. They have some good books on piggyback service, TOFC service, and how to weather box cars and stuff. Those are a little bit better than what you get in the magazine, and I think they give you a little more meat in there, probably because it's basically the sole subject maybe when they have to fit other things in their magazine. But I thought I would. Well, I'm already done with my topic, so I thought I'd kick that topic around, see what you guys think of those two publications, and what you guys use to get your ideas from, or where do you guys go other than obviously YouTube to get your information? So I thought I would show you guys those and give you my thoughts and opinion on those. But Model Railroader, Railroad Model Craftsman is a fantastic value for what you get. I believe anyway. So right. Hello, Drew. Nice to see you in here. You probably just missed what I went. Can you start over? Where do you want me to start over, Sparky? Where at? Oh, yep. Okay, you missed out a call. Hey, you know what? We all get that. Um, so that is what I wanted to talk about. I got a lot from this this one here. I got a lot out of it, and there's still some great stuff I want to use in here. How I use this static grass. Paley Soyberg is a fantastic modeler. He even did a T-Track module in the contest Model Railroad was having to put in the Kansas City show. I think he built one for that, and it was really nice. So very, very nice. They do, you know, the older issues of Model Railroader going back probably 10 years on back are really well written. I think they just become saturated over the last, I don't know, maybe 10 to 8 years with just the same stuff, the same riders, the same just recycled kind of stuff. And they just kind of don't really sometimes throw a bone in for the maybe more advanced modeler or intermediate modeler, but like the other magazine does, like Railroad Model Craftsman does. Just my opinion, but so. So thank you, Gaffa, for putting that up. So guys, yeah, that's where I got mine off of Amazon. So if you guys get out there, check that out. If you're a module builder, it's great. He takes you through step by step how he cut corners and everything, and did his joints, and really how he put in the signal systems and everything. He's a fantastic model. That's why I pretty much bought it, because it was him. And I kind of saw some of the pages from this and thought, yeah, I got to have it. Someday I'll build that big grain facility he has on here, but man, it's amazing. It's amazing for sure. So, yeah, yeah, and I mentioned that one too on Types of Loco. So some of their books are much better than their monthly publication, I think. So, but yeah, Jerry, nice to see you in here, buddy. So just thought I'd kick that around. I'm going to go back and see. Jacob J, I think Gaffa posted that for you, how much it is. It's around 20 bucks, I think. Maybe 25 if you got shipping, if you don't. But very nice, very nice. Very nice publication. That's one that will help you a lot, Jacob, for sure. But so that's pretty much it, guys. I touched on that. What do you guys think? I'm looking what you... Hey, Ron, nice to see you. That's okay. It's okay. Rodney, when I'm done, you're going to be a moderator for this channel. I just haven't... I got home kind of late, and so I just threw this up and threw... I knew what I was going to talk about and had all that ready, but I didn't have everything set up in time, because I got home like a little bit, about 20 minutes till 6, so I had to get the dog out, feed him, and give me something to snack on and get a drink of water before I started. So, but I mean, I that's what I came down to after I was using Model Railroader for 2 or 3 years. I was just, you know, my wife said, which one do you want? You can have one. Do you want to renew? And I'm like, you know, I'm going to go with this one. And I have not been disappointed with 2 issues so far. So, yeah. Thank you, Gaffa, for posting the link. It's a little bit more expensive than some. You'll find the specials at Model Railroader when you get it off the shelf at the grocery store or wherever. But it's definitely well worth it. I think for most of you guys in here, Bruce, nice to see you stopping in. Joe G, nice to see you, buddy. I think that model Railroad Model Craftsman's a much better magazine for you guys in here. So I know Jacob, but yes, I agree too, Ben, that Dave Frary's books are, which I think that's how you say it, are great books as well. I've seen a couple of his, so but very, very nice, very nice. The virtual mag on their Model Railroaders virtual site, or their site where you go watch the videos, they're a little bit more. I think they're more in depth. They're probably more for you guys in here. They're going to show you a little bit more. They're actually going to show you how to do it, like DCC, how to solder, how to cut your track. David Pop's on there. He's a great modeler, and he does a lot, mostly on that side of it. He does their video side of it. I don't think he does much for the actual publication anymore as he does on their video side. You have to pay a subscription to that as well. I don't know what the monthly one is, but I really do in YouTube. Guys, I would love to go watch some of their videos, but I'd rather go watch your guys' videos, to be quite honest. I'd rather watch Wilmer run trains. I'd definitely rather sit in a live chat with Vinny or Sparky or Jacob J or any of you. Definitely Toyman. Hell, Toyman for the entertainment alone. So, that's just where I'd rather be than watching David Pop do model railroading on the side. I spend most of my time watching you guys. So, which I hope you guys like my channel just as much. But I love watching your guys' videos as well. So, yes, Wilmer, I do watch you just for the fun factor. You have a lot of fun with your railroad. It's nice to see you have fun. So, and you never know. You never know what you might get in the mail someday from Illinois, Wilmer. So you might better be looking pretty soon. So, yes, Rodney, I love watching you. You're always talking about your layout or what's going on. And I love some of the stuff you bought. That old gauge stuff is pretty nice. Even though it's old gauge, I'm not old gauge. And you could probably put my locomotive inside a box car at old gauge and send it around your layout. But that's true, Wilmer. Yes. You do have content. Yeah, well, Gaffa, you made that subway scene, so I think it's pretty good. Mail call video. I agree, Sparky. I think it's nice. No problem, Ron. I love watching your show. I love it. But I agree, Sparky. I think mail calls are good because you see that excitement. That person's just as excited as you are. When you open that package, you're excited, and so you see their excitement. You're thinking, well, man, what's in that package? What's in that package? I want to know. So, yeah, I agree. I think... I do think that mail call videos are very cool. So, well, thank you, Ron. We all love you watching our videos and supporting it. So, it's great. Your chat, yeah, your chat's entertaining as well, Jacob. Especially when you get Gaffa in there. It's never a dull moment with Gaffa. We had some fun. I gotta go. Hope you'll be on tonight. So, hey, guys, if Jacob's on after this, go check him out. Go from here, go to Jacob if you're going to be on, Jacob. So, Ralph Greenwood, nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. So, yeah, Jacob's building his module, and he just puts up the camera and lets it roll. And he's on a Sunday for 14 hours working on his module. So, that's another channel, by the way, shout out. He needs a little help building his module. You guys support his channel, go out there and do it. I'd like to see him put up this module and show us some work, do some stuff. So, good to see him getting back on it. So, I know, Gaffa, we had a tender moment, buddy. I don't know. So I don't know. And there's, like I said, watching videos, but not only getting to know people is another thing. No problem, Jacob. No problem. getting to know people is also another thing on here, and that's just what happened with me. I wish I would have had the camera rolling a little bit more with Kevin, but I'm gonna go visit his layout, and I will definitely have my camera and do a little bit more than I did here. But we just got talking, and I was gonna do live stream, but I didn't get to it because we were just having fun with it, and it was good to see the things that didn't that I didn't know would run on my layout that I always wanted. Superliners, well cars, since I couldn't have the 89 footers, obviously, because I'm giving it away in my contest. But with my grades and a couple of my curves, but the well cars champs. So now I know, oh, I can run intermodal, and they go through my tunnel. So it's fun. If you can get together people in your area, do it. My next guy to try to get with is Lenny, BNSF 1982. He's only maybe a little under 2 hours away from me. So, yeah, 16 likes so far. So definitely got to hit that like button, folks, for sure. So, but yeah, there you go, Sparky. Yes. So I like that. Yeah. So I hope at the end, like I said, that brings me to a point. I hope at the end that my contest helps the people out. Unfortunately, the next guy is also an N scaler, so I've got to find like a HO scaler. I've got to do an HO scaler because I don't want to leave them out. But N scalers, I'm not being, maybe a little bit sympathetic towards N scalers, or being favoritism a little bit, maybe. But probably the next guy I'm gonna point out is an N scaler as well. He does some nice work on his layout, and he's just kind of starting to post some videos and get going. And he's in here tonight, so I'm definitely going to give him. He's going to be my next guy next Sunday. So, but yes, Cherry. I know we're gonna now since Sparky is gonna chime in about HO scale, I'm sure, but. Yes, it is. Thanks, Gaffa, because I said it's good. That's awesome. Oh, Ron, that's that little scale. That's the one. Sheldon from Big Bang Theory loves trains, right? So one day he went to the hobby store and was bored, so he said, and he had nothing to do, so he bought an N-scale starter set. And he thought it was just so cute that he could put the locomotive in his mouth. Oh, this is so cute. It's so small. I could just put it right in my mouth. And he did. And of course, I'm like cringing. What are they doing? Why are they making fun of us N-scalers on Big Bang? So, but, yeah, Sparky, I have to wear reading glasses. And sometimes I find it I have to take a step back sometimes when I do little details. Hey, Vinny, nice stopping by. Nice to see you. But yeah, Sparky, how is your N-scale coming? I don't know if you probably haven't got a chance to work on it yet, but it's going to be nice to see you when you do get that going. That's going to be nice to see, guys. That's going to be nice. Definitely going to be nice to see. So, but, it's just, and look at the fun that Sparky had when he visited Vinny, and John Dilley went there. So, guys, if you ever get the chance to go visit other guys' layout, yeah, Goff, I'm going to agree with you on the jeweler's glasses. I think for some of my little details, I'm going to have to go with that. I really am. Because I'm starting to do some street scenes here pretty soon, and eventually I will in my city, and it's hard. So yes, Rodney, I promise when I'm done with this chat and I go back and I put the links in like I was supposed to and all the information like I was supposed to, we'll definitely we'll make you a moderator. You'll be a moderator on my channel. I'll say that, because I may have another live stream here on the weekend, or if I'm sitting there working like Jacob J, I might just pop in for an hour and do a live stream to let you guys see what I'm doing. I thought about that lately. I had to kind of figure out why I wasn't getting the signal really good down in the basement, which is one reason why I didn't do the live stream. I tried to get up there and I was having issues with my signal, so you know what? I'll figure it out and we'll have one. So I'll have one when I'm down there working, like Jacob is. You know what? That's about an 8 hour, 12-hour drive, something like that from Illinois, maybe. But Sparky, I might be interested. That's around my birthday, I think, in May. So maybe that'd be a birthday gift. You know, my wife wants to know what I want. I want to go to Steamtown and see Sparky, see some other people, see Ron Piskel. I think he showed up. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, I think. So Roy from Panama. That would be really cool to go meet up with Roy. I know he comes here, I think, Sparky, a couple times a year and visits some friends. And I think, Wilmer, he's somewhere over in your area. He visited a friend over in Pennsylvania, I think, that he knows a couple people. Yeah, because he went to Penn State. So, yes, he visits the Pennsylvania area. So maybe, Sparky, you get him, and maybe we get him to come to Steamtown in May. That would be awesome. That would be awesome to get Roy, to meet Roy. So, not a bad idea. Glad I gave you that idea. So, very good. Yeah, awesome likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I love the thumbs up. I appreciate that very, very much. So, is... okay. All right. Okay, yeah, I figured that's around May that he usually visits. So that would be very cool. Man, I may have to see that I may have to see about making that trip, I think. So, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's in Scranton, so Vinny out east. Yeah, maybe Roy could be coming through, pick him up. Container Man Roy, pick him up, bring him on over. You know? I haven't seen Roy. I don't know if Roy's in here tonight. But thanks, Frankie, for stopping by. Midwest Meetup, Jeff, is, you know, you're not far away from me either. And Kevin, and I think Ralph's not far, and Lenny's not far. And that would be kind of a cool. So, Jacob, you'll be a moderator. I'll make you a moderator too. When I'm done, I'll go back and I'll make everybody blue wrenches. There we can have moderators. So that would be Ron. That would be a nice. I think maybe we could get Dave, Crooked River and Eastern over from Ohio. So maybe we might have to do a Midwestern get together. That would be good. That would be good. Yeah. I always thought if I hit the big lottery, what I would do for my channel, I'm checking on my dog, I hear him up. I thought maybe I'd do like a layout tour, go around everybody's layout, you know, like in an RV and travel and do some streams from their layouts. That'd be kind of a cool idea. Be a nice, kind of cool thing to do. So yeah, you know, I don't know, sure, Wilmers. We gotta see. Maybe we could do something and get together in Indiana or something and get everybody. You know, Roy in Kansas. Maybe we can get him over here. So, yeah, maybe we could figure something out. I think we gotta plan a Midwest get together or maybe a bigger get together for us in the future. That would be really cool. Kyle. Jacob J is down in Alabama. Or is that, you mean AL is Alabama, I believe, isn't it? So, come to get, hey, yeah, not bad idea, Toy Man. Yeah, I come up to, hey, I bring, well, I don't know if they let me bring any American water towers over, but if you have some, I'll be more than happy to you know, I'll buy you some and come on over, man. I mean, you know. That would be that'd be an interesting live stream. I'd love to, you know, maybe I could run some HO scale stuff and you know, be jealous your guys' stuff's bigger than mine. I set you up for that one, didn't I? Now we're gonna go downhill with that one. So yeah, Rodney, I don't know who's in your area really, but So hey, there you go, Kyle, Jacob J. Maybe you guys aren't far from each other. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you guys get together, and of course, we do HO. So, but yeah, I mean, I think telethon, Wilmer. I like the idea of a telethon, buddy. So, Frankie, yeah, you got. I've seen some of your Italian cooking, so I'm not gonna complain. I do like Italian, obviously from my last name, but you know, I definitely like that. Of course, Vinny, you make some great looking stuff too. So I get to make it once in a while. My wife really not fond of it, but once in a while I get to talk her into making some stuff. So I've got my own off of YouTube. I'm gonna try to make my own Chicago style deep dish pizza this winter. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll make a video on that, and we'll see how that goes. So Vinny visiting Sparky would be great. That would be very fun. So, so Wilmer and Rodney aren't far apart. That'd be kind of cool. So you guys get together. Yeah, Rodney and Wilmer maybe make it to Scranton. That wouldn't be bad. I'd love to definitely go for a weekend. That would be very cool. Pizza. Yeah, Ron, we can make a pizza video. Yeah, it looks like pretty good. I haven't watched the video on how to do this, but I'm gonna go check that out. I already tried to in the winter because we're snowed in, or it's cold here all the time now, and it just started that now. Once I have one nice day to get the leaves out of my yard, I'm gonna on Sundays make something meatloaf. Or last time I made a garlic crusted chicken. Yeah, I know. Now I'm talking like I'm a chef, which turned out really nice. So. It's nice to see our model railroader do something other than model railroading. Like when Vinny was cooking, he's showing all that. I'm like, oh man, yep, oh yeah, I love that. Love the way you make your sauce. I make it the same way, but so. Oh, cannolis are good too. Only Italian people get the cannolis, but but I love them too. So. But that's cool, you guys. Having to get together, that Steamtown thing sounds pretty nice. It's got my attention. I kind of, I was going to go to the N-Scale convention in Chicago in June. I think it's in June. But if I was going to go to Steamtown, I'd forego going to the N-Scale convention to go to Steamtown, meet everybody. That'd be more important to me than getting a chance to go to the N-Scale convention. Not a big deal. Plus, Sparky say it'd be hard to see. I had to bring a magnifying glass. Ha ha ha. I beat you to it. So, get Eric. Yeah, we get Eric Hall to make his corn dogs, and we can all have corn dogs. So, that would be cool. That'd be cool. Hot nutter. Well, it'd be better than Illinois, Frankie. That's for sure. It's cold, and then it gets real cold and colder than cold, if that's possible. But that's we're on our way to that now. So that was it, man. I got right onto the meat of this chat. Now we're having fun talking about meeting up with people, which I think is a pretty cool idea. And when I looked at the fun that Sparky, Vinny, and when Roy visited the next week, they had fun with the op session as well. So it's always a good idea, nice to get people come over to your layout. It's always nice, show it off. And actually, my trains for the most part behaved, except for around that curve, and they really did. Never really had any issues. So come down to Alabama. Well, Jacob, we have some friends over in Georgia, South Georgia, so it's not far from you, We might have to have a visit. So that's a cool idea, Sparky. I like that. You go visit Vinny once in a while. So another Canadian visit. Oh, well. So, Jacob, I'll have to go back and look at your email. So, sorry about that. I'll check out your email. I'll check out your email when we're done here, because I got to go back and then re-edit my live stream and put the information in. Tom Pilling might be all over me if I don't do that. I did today earlier when I posted the reminder, and then I looked when I got to work, and he sent me a text. Apparently, I said this is on TAC, not on Track Tuesday. So I switched it. I changed it. I edited it. So everybody got the reminder. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm glad we're having fun in here. I'm sorry my topic was a little bit fast tonight, but glad to get talking about it. And probably in a future show, I plan on doing some things with some rolling stock, some weathering, some fence building. I'll save a few little things I want to do for my layout for these shows to show you guys, because even though it's in scale, it can still work for HO. It can work for O. It can work for other scales. Kind of the same thing, other than the size is different, obviously. But so that's my plan for my streams. And eventually, we'll get down to the layout area. Once I kind of do, I'm gonna have to do a practice live stream some night or weekend during the day when I'm down there working to get an idea of how I can do one from the workbench, showing you guys what I do, or on the layout I can show you what I do. And still see you. I'll take the laptop down there and do that as well. So, that's what my future plans are for this show, as well as topics like I had tonight. But I really want to get into some modeling things, and I may do a Sparky version of a quick little module. I may do a T module for a couple different Tuesdays on my stream. Do a T module and go through that and show you the landscaping and maybe how I do things personally, and maybe you guys can learn from it. So that's my plan going forward for this show. So I hope that works out that way and everything good. I have an idea with a couple of older Atlas coil cars, gondola type coil cars. I'm going to have to do some research on them and see how they look weathered, and if they really were prototypical, if the railroad actually uses, because with older like Tyco and N-Scale, sometimes they were just meant to be toys, so you don't know if they're really prototypical or not. I mean, like Baby Ruth cars, did the railroad really have those? I never know. Did they? I don't know. Old Swift, or I used to have a Schlitz car when I was a kid. Affen actually made that Schlitz car. That was pretty cool. Blatz. So they were the old wooden reefers. So pretty cool. So but well, Wilmer or Vinny, glad to hear you're starting therapy tomorrow. Hopefully I get you back to your head. Oh man. Oh, Sparky might get put on timeout. I don't know. So I learned how to have fun. Well, good. So but I hope we we all get together in these chats and we have fun. I think we are there's the NRA, National Railroaders, some model railroaders, MRA, and there's this community, and we got made fun of once already, but by one of the elite model railroaders. We get together, we have fun, and what they need to understand is we're just the regular guys. And like Steve Brown says, we are the regular guys. We are the guys that we buy the books, we buy the products. We see the tests. We put them on our layout. We buy the materials to do the landscaping, the Woodland Scenics buildings, the Walters build. We're the so I think for regular guys, we go to a guy like Kim Patterson. A lot of people think he's the elite. He's up. Yes and no. I've heard that he's a great guy, and Sparky would know. He went to visit him. That he come down, he'll talk trains with you, or he'll show you something, and it's just he's a regular modeler too. He just has fantastic modeling skills because he's done so much over the years that you learn. And I look from when I went back. If you go back, see you later, Toy Man. Nice. Thank you for stopping by. Glad to see you. So. Catch your live streams coming up this weekend, I'm sure, Friday night and Saturday. So we'll catch you. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that. So, but now I don't even remember what I was talking about. Probably nothing important because we're just rambling on to fill the time in this thing now. But I am going. Yes, Sparky. That's what it. Right. I noticed when he does his live weekly podcast that he's like very, we got to do it. Okay, yeah, his work is very serious to him, which is fine. That's his work. He makes his money off that. So I would expect that, to show off his work. So that doesn't really surprise me. But, I think most of us, this is what I was going to say, most of us probably go to his show and watch a lot of things because you get just some of the regular guy. My buddy's a regular modeler. He's on there showing his fantastic work, but somebody may bring in a locomotive or say, hey, this looks great. But, we are the regular guys. Comes right down to it. That's simply put. I had one of them come to my video one time. They liked a couple of my videos, and then they said, well, we don't like the sound in one of your sections of your videos. And I never have seen this person come back to my video since. And it was a time when I was, I think just got out of the hospital, had a cold, and my voice wasn't good. And you couldn't really hear it, but I was kind of showing you what I was trying to do. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. I try to make my videos better as I go along. And learn more about, I'm not tech savvy. I'm just trying to do average stuff the best I can to make my videos and my content be the best it can be at this point. Going forward, I definitely want to improve on that, but this is just, where I'm at right now with my camera work and stuff and trying to get better. That's, I think, what we all do. So, Chris Palomares. Yeah, Wilmer. He was in Sparky's chat one night. I think it was him, or was it somebody at the bathroom? Was it Chris Palomares, I think? Can't remember. And it was just, it kind of died down. There wasn't very many people, and then we were talking about it, and he said, oh, what do you want to make? What do you want to see me make? And I said, I want to see you make some more N-scale, which they don't do, but sorry. I said, I want to see some more N-scale locomotives from you guys. I said, I'd like to see a GM&O SD40, because my scale, I have to go out and buy it if somebody does it, or I have to pay somebody to paint it for me, because I'm not going to touch an N-scale. I got to leave that to a professional. But so I talked to him about, and guess what happened? They made a GM&O SD40. Good for my dad, who's probably going to buy one because that's what he wants for his layout, and he has a couple. But they made one. He made one, and actually I can't remember the other railroad he made that somebody else was on there saying to make. I'll have to look and see what their new line of SD40s coming out with sound and without sound. They did it. He did it talking to us, just talking to the regular guy that he knew was going to buy that product. So I think that's an interesting thing. So, yes, it was Chris. Okay, I thought it was Chris. So, yeah, he actually did. I gave him an idea on one, and I think he got a couple. He said something. I said, hey, SD40. And then somebody else chimed in. We want to see this SD40. And I think we actually did that in this new run of SD40s they have coming out, which I thought was like, I thought, wow, I'm cool. I think I gave him that idea. So I think that idea came from Sparky's chat, is what I was kind of excited to see. So it does. You never know who's going to pop into your chat. Sparky's right. You never know. And for guys out there, for these chats, for guys out there that you're trying to build your channel and get more subscribers and learn more things, this is all you got to do. Got to come to one of these and talk to people and participate. And you're going to learn. You're going to learn. You're going to meet new people. And you're going to go to their videos. You're going to go to their channels. They're going to come to your channel. And you're going to learn by watching their stuff. And maybe they learn by watching your stuff. So I think that's what makes this community very unique. So, thank you, Wilmer. So I think that's what makes us unique. Since somebody's talking about systems, yes, I'm N-scaler, and yes, I do run Digitrax. Next live stream just for Sparky, I think I'll get my big Digitrax poster out and put it behind me, and just have a big Digitrax emblem behind me. See how if he likes that one. But yeah, Joe G. You know, I think we all enjoy each other, and I see. uh, well, you know, maybe I could do some work or Photoshop it to say Digicrabs, but they probably would be mad about that, and I don't want to make them mad because I still have some stuff under warranty with them that I don't want them to know that was me, in case if I have to get it fixed. But oh man. But you know, that's just us. We get together and have fun like this. And we are the guys that buy that. We are the guys that they get their feedback from. Like Chris Palmero's got some feedback one night, and they used it in a new line of locomotives. Why? Because he knew this chat's for the regular guys. Those guys that go out and they're the guys that, you know, they're the workers. They're the guys that go out and they buy those products that we put out. And you know, by getting feedback about their product from us, they know exactly real model railroaders using it. So, but is Nancy in here? I haven't seen Nancy in here, so I'm surprised she's not in here. That's a good question, Jeff. As far as decoders go, Digitrack's in-scale decoders were the early version with sound, and they were lackluster. They were okay. If you wanted sound in your locomotive, you could get that, and it would do that job for you. But compared to Loc Sound or Tsunami 2, you know, Digitrax doesn't hold up to it, and I don't think they really have changed their sounds much in their decoders since they started. At least I found for the basic in-scale decoder for your locomotive, Digitrax is fine. But if you want sound, you need to go to a beefier system. I don't know which one's better for sound because I'm an in-scaler. I use Digitrax. I haven't had any issues with sound other than the little buttons, as Sparky would tell you. So. Well, we're nearing the end here. A few more minutes. I didn't see Nancy. Are you in here? Are you hiding, Nancy? If you are, I will make you as well a moderator. But I have not seen Nancy in here. Nope, I have not seen Nancy in here. But so, Rodney, there's nothing wrong with staying DC because number one, locomotives are a lot cheaper in DC, but what I do, being an N-scaler, yeah, I haven't seen her either, Rodney. What I do as an N-scaler, I buy decoder-ready locos because with my system I can run DC for a while. I don't try to push them too much other than my one that's older. It's an older Atlas with a Kato engine in it. And there's no way I would have to pay out the nose to have somebody file this and put a decoder in it. And I'm not going to mess with it. I'll run it till it blows up, but the thing runs like a champ. But I buy DCC ready, and I'll get a cheap, easy function decoder, TCS maybe, put it in there, and I don't have any issues with them. The Loc decoder I have in there now, my Intermountain locomotive, I have not learned how to use that. I haven't even programmed my ICG Intermountain SD40. I haven't even done that yet, so I got to do that. But Ron Piskley make a good point about Digitrax. Even when somebody has to use readers, I have to look at the thing, get down, like, okay, the buttons are little, they're tinier. It is more the NCE power cab is a little easier handheld than you have your little, you know, your little throttles that Digitrax gives you. But it's you know. It is what it is. It's your preference. I've had no issues with Digitrax. I started out with MRC Prodigy something 6 with the sound speaker in it, and if I had done more homework on this, I just would have bought my Zephyr right out of the gate. I spent $150 on this thing, and it's a locomotive got stuck on a switch, which I thought I fried my locomotive, which I didn't. Still on my layout now. It's DCC, not DC, but I was running it. It had the little knob on there, and it just started going all crazy with speed steps, up and down. And pretty soon we got the locomotive stuck on a switch, and I took it off, and it just started smoking. The system started smoking. So I was not impressed with MRC. If you guys are, great. I personally had bad experience with it. So I don't even know what happened to that system. I think I literally just went out to the garbage can, threw it in the garbage can, and cussed and had regrets, buyer's remorse. So Rodney, once again, you know, guys, DC, it's your guys' whatever you feel comfortable using. But like I said, you can surely buy locomotives cheaper to be in DC than DCC, which is fine. A lot of the older guys do it. You know, they like to still use DC in the block system, and nothing wrong with that. It's whatever, Rodney, it's whatever runs your railroad that you're happy with, go for it, buddy. So that's what I say. You know, I had track issues, so what I did is I went with Kato Unitrack. Being an N-scaler, I've got all the typical N-scale like norms. Okay, I use Unitrack, I run Kato locomotives, and I use Digitracks. And buy Atlas rolling stock, and sometimes I buy Atlas Jeeps. That's like your prototypical N-scaler that's been at it for a while. So so that's Spark could probably make fun of me there. There you talk about your proto you know, your prototypical N-scaler. There you go, guys, right there. So I have them all. But Unitrack for me as an N-scaler has been a great thing. I love it. It's solid. It's been rock solid for me. I don't have a couple issues with number 4s, one of them, but I bought it used. A used lot, so it's got a little shorter something in it. Just need to be cleaned up better. Probably need some of that CRC, the stuff that Benny uses, but oh, I know. That is all bad language to you, Sparky. I know. That's all bad stuff, But hey, now all you need, Sparky, is a Digitrack system for your N-scale set there. See, it's Unitrack. See, you got that. And so, yeah, you got Digitracks. You got a Kato locomotive. So, I don't know. Is that Kato locomotive? If it is, there you go. And I put Tsunami 2 in it, or Loc Sound, or Tsunami 2. Bam, there you go. You're your typical N-scaler. I'm not saying that, but... Rodney, there's nothing wrong with the old school way, buddy. You can still run old Athearn blue box locos if they run, and they probably do if they're well taken care of and they run like the wind. But my dad still does DC, and he probably will too. He always talks about doing DCC because he sees how I do DCC and he likes it, but he's got a Kato DC controller which looks just like my Digitrax Zephyr, so but he likes it and he sticks with it, so I might bite my tongue, guys. So I might bite my tongue. So yeah, and I've got to get over to my dad and try to show you his layout sometime. I might have to come over there and do a little video of his layout. He hasn't modeled for quite a while. Then he's seen me and he started to get into it and buy some stuff and some track, and he's doing it, and then he thinks, well, I like the Kato Unitrack. Well, it's good for N-scale. You don't need it for HO. If you're doing HO, stick with your flex tracks and your Pico switches. And he has those. I said, don't go to anything else. But he's got it around his room, and it looks like a nice little shelf thing he's got going. And I just told him, you just stick with that for a while. Learn to get back in the modeling. Learn with that. Learn what you can and cannot do, and learn some scenery stuff. So I'm trying to talk him out of wanting this big, elaborate, prototypical layout that he's got in his mind. It's like, no, don't do that. Stick with what you got. It looks fun. I think you could have fun with it. So, Lenny, sorry. Yes, I did, and thank you for your calling me that last time. That's exactly what I had to do. I had to two of them together and then take either one and MU it to the front unit of that's the lead unit, or I can now probably run up to 4 or 5 locos if I wanted to. So thank you very much for the help there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Lenny. That did help out. So we'll hit the like button because I'm only going to be on a couple more minutes, guys. We only got a couple more minutes. But the 28 likes is the most I've ever gotten in a live chat. And I don't know what we were up to, 32 or maybe 37 at one point. So goodbye, our RD&T. Nice for you to stop by. I appreciate that, everybody. So thank you. So, and Ralph, I'm thinking about buying an Arnold U-boat maybe someday on my layout. I think if I could get the old Burlington Northern's Cascade or the Chicago Burlington Quincy in N-scale, they make them in N-scale. They also make a nice Conrail one, which looks really nice. I like too. So I'm thinking about that. So, well, since we're getting to the end, Gaffa is right. So, guys, go ahead really quickly. Give me your thank you, Vinny. Thank you. Later, Vinny. See ya. Give me your update. How many subscribers you have really quickly. We'll go through it. I'm at 228 today, unless I picked up some other subscribers along the way. So, yes, Ralph, I will look on eBay. Thank you, Joe G. See you guys. Thank you, Lenny. So, just give your guys a shout out. Just how many you got? Lenny's at 100. Jacob J's 110. Ron Piskel 156. No problem, Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Jeff Allen's at 72. Vinny's at 3,125. Let's see. Indian Head 202. Nice. Nice. 108. Jerry. Hot Rod Rodney. Back to 199 from 201. What happened there? Not nice people. Joe G, 871. EJ Jeff, 164. Cheryl Crow, 131. Might want to get you some more. Maybe we'll put you in my contest. BNSN Scaler, 127. So, Gaffa Hangs at 90. Train Guy at 56 at 50. So, no problem, Ron. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Sparky's up there 2003. So Tom, we're about to end it, buddy, so I got to go back, and you now have 200 subs. That's good, Tom. I'm glad. Good job. So Ralph Greenwood's at 197. So that's it, guys, for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. I think we had some good discussion here tonight for sure. So not bad. So I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. I think we had a good show tonight. And Rodney's, just really quick, Rodney, Hot Rod Rodney 25 is a channel. I'm putting a link down here when I go back and edit this because I didn't have time. I will put a link to his channel. He's going to do his live stream tonight. I meant to mention that. Thanks for reminding me, Rodney. Good night, Jerry. So tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Rodney will be on in place of Sparky. So let's go support him, and let's let him have a fun, good show as well. So, no problem, Wilmer. Thanks for stopping in. So, guys, remember to see Rodney tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, guys, I am out of here. Thank you, Kyle, and see everybody as we post videos this week, and we catch you up in the live stream. So thank you hope you enjoyed this version of On Track Tuesday. So next week, it'll be Boxcar Benny, so check him out. Thank you, guys. See ya.